Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Brody's Live episode. Today is going off of the rest of the build series on the Troy-Bilt. This is part number 5. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I made an update. So, just say the lawnmower's drivable now. Still needs a bunch of work, but I gotta get it down to the shop to do that work. So let me show you what I've done so far, and yeah, let's get right on into it. Here it is. So, it doesn't look like anything's changed because nothing has changed with the body at least. My shadows really messing with the frame. But stuff on the body wise has changed, and also I got a battery for it. So got a new battery. I went with a nice big one, 350. It starts it like a champ. Yeah. The battery for like this one here was only a 200 cold cranking amp battery. The thing was tiny, so I gotta find another one of those to go on this thing once I have money. But of course I'm not working on that one until this one is done. So underneath, so I got a new battery for it. I climb down here. I got a torque converter. Now I don't have a torque converter kit. I just have the clutch part of it. I still need to like hook up this part, which is the tensioner. But torque converter kit, let me show you real fast. Coming over here to the Coleman. So this does have a torque converter kit on it. So you have your clutch, your secondary, and a belt that goes in between. And this one, the clutch expands, making this belt come all the way out here. This one it opens up, which lets the belt get skinny like it is on this side, and changes gear ratios and whatnot, and then your chain hooks up to that. Mine is just the torque converter. So once this starts opening up, which this is a 40 series torque converter with grade 8 bolt, because I had to get a new bolt for it because the one I had was a little too small, too short. Up here, you won't really, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. I got some some bearings up there to take up some slack, so it can't go up anymore, because if not it would be hitting the metal here. But anyway, so this expands, it's pulls on this belt, which in turn spins it. Works amazing. Hi Blue! Which in turn works amazing. This is here. Yes, it's not literally not doing anything, but it's supposed to. I'll have a tensioner on it or whatnot. I might get a smaller belt, because this one's just way too big. And I want some tension on here when it's going, which it doesn't give me any. And so when I say this thing's slow, it's slow. This thing goes about as fast as it's supposed to go stock, which is no good. So what can I do about it being way too slow? Which I will show you that here at the end of the video, me driving it. But what can I do to make it go faster? I really don't know. I was under the impression putting this torque converter on would make it go faster. I think it's because my belt's slipping at higher speeds because the belt's not tight enough. And it's not a torque converter kit, so it doesn't have the main belt to loosen and tighten on there. To change gear ratios. So I only have like a little gear ratio going to a big one, and that's it. It just goes in between that instead of changing 2 different gear ratios, making it go fast or go slow for more torque. Now, next topic. It is extremely torquey for what it is. It goes extremely slow, but I bet this thing could climb. I haven't tested it yet. I'm planning on testing it hopefully next weekend, which by the time this video's up, it'll already be past that point, because I have videos ready to get uploaded. And for the ones wondering what about my BeamNG drive videos, I haven't uploaded any for a good week now. Well, I'm having problems with my computer, and that's of course how I make my videos, my BeamNG drive videos. I'm having problems having that connect to my Steam account, so I haven't been able to make any of those videos. Sorry about that, trying to get that fixed. Stupid fly. So after that's fixed, of course, it will go back to my normal schedule, but in the meantime, I'll be hopefully posting at least 2 times a week, and it'll just be these types of videos. So hopefully you enjoy, and if you don't, I guess don't subscribe. But if you do like this type of content, please hit that subscribe button. But let's get right out there, and I'll show you it driving around. This is probably the best shot I'm gonna get. Now of course with that clip you can't see actually how fast it will go, but just for example that was full throttle on some of those points. Now it could have something to do with me having these ginormous tires on it, a lot more weight to spin over and whatnot. But I don't know. For Climo, this one will do great, and I know how to do a pulley swap on this one to definitely make this one go faster. So that's not a problem. This one will be a speed demon once it's finished, whenever I get to that point. This one on the other hand, that's just gonna be my off-road trail wide or whatnot, which I do want it to go faster than that. I want it to at least be able to do 20 miles an hour on it. Will I ever hit 20 miles on it because of the way the front end is? Probably not. As you could tell, I was only driving forward and backwards. If I turn the steering wheel and make the hood fly open, stuff like that. It is drivable without a hood. I can do some pretty tight tones and stuff like that until my tires get stuck underneath the frame. They spin around and they start hitting the frame here. No good. It happens really bad on this side. Comes in, hits the frame really bad there. But besides that, this thing's a whole lot of fun. And now look at my tires. Yeah, they have quite a bit of tread left, but like this tire's absolutely destroyed because the alignment problems with the Polaris 4-wheeler. If you haven't noticed, it is gone. Same with the green one, it's gone. Those are bye-bye. I went to somebody who's gonna use them to build like a go-kart or something with the frames, or dune buggy. But I did find brand new tires, same exact tires this thing has, for $250, something like that. So once these are useless, I'm gonna buy new tires for it that will just fit right onto these rims, and I'll be good to go. What needs done with this thing? It needs, of course, the front end fixed, which I have some of these washers here, which are gonna go See how there's a gap there? I'm gonna have the washer go right there against the rim and weld it on to take up that space. And then I gotta find some bushings to go into the hubs, which shouldn't be too hard. I might actually have to drill out the hub and then put a bushing in and weld a bushing in. The back tires, they're fine. They don't need anything done to them. They stick out really far, which I'm worried about my axle. Hitting bumps and stuff, it's really gonna be prying up on those arms. Because normally, they're sitting like this, and you have that much sticking out. Well, mine, yes, I do only have that much sticking out, but it's been tripled because of the four-wheeler tires. So, yeah. Of course, I also need to go through and paint all the welds I did on the wheels. When I am riding this along, you can feel it go like this a little bit. I don't know if it's because of the tread or because one of my wheels are slightly out of balance. But yeah, you can feel it go like this, just slightly. Of course, I want to do a paint job on it because I don't remember what part. It might have been part number 4 where that paint came off, which was it was so satisfying but so sad at the same time. And it's just getting worse and worse. Yeah, I could probably peel this whole section here off. No good, Troy-Bilt. No good. Yeah. Going into vlogging mode. Holding my cane mode funky for this clip. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I so hope you did. I didn't really do anything in the video. I just explained what I have done so people at home who are following along can see what I've done, so you can do the same thing to, of course, get your riding lawnmower going again. Now the big question, would I recommend doing this? Would I recommend putting a toe comforter on a riding lawnmower? I honestly don't know, because it really didn't give me any extra speed. It feels a lot more torquey, so if that's what you're going for, if you want to do some climbing and stuff like that, if that's what you want to go for, okay, this seems like the right choice. But at the same time, you can also just put your normal rider in like first gear or whatever drive system it has, just go on the lowest, and it would probably be as torquey as this could be. So more of the story, do I personally think you should put a toe comforter on it? Probably not. Keep it the way it is. And now if it has an insane pulley system underneath of it, maybe yeah, rip it all out and put a toe comforter. Will a toe comforter work on a hydrostatic transmission? I don't know. I haven't built one with one, so never tested it. I hear all the time that you can't do pulley swaps on hydrostatic because of the way it moves fluid in the transaxle. I don't know, so I've never actually done a pulley swap on one. When I like the Troy-Bilt. It came out good in my opinion. I'm gonna try figuring out a couple of different things on how to make it go a little faster. And oh, before I forget, oh, of course it's windy as hell now. Sorry for the audio. So this cable here, I have it trimmed down. It's gonna be my throttle cable that goes from, of course, right there, or from my carburetor itself, underneath the body to this pedal. So that's gonna be my gas pedal. And throttle here is going on the red one. This back bumper here came off of the players. I'm gonna weld this back here, just like that. Pod lights on each end, which are gonna be controlled by turning this on and off, which I've explained that 1,000 times. Oh, and the shifter works now. It doesn't get stuck in gear anymore. Now, something that is extremely annoying with it is if you're driving, if I'm moving, and I hit that brake, nothing happens. Doesn't even slow it down. It's so torquey, it's beating the force of the brake going on, which is a problem because, oh crap, I have to slam on my brakes right now. I have to kill the throttle, turn it down to idle, and then hit the brakes and it works. But I just gotta get used to driving it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.